Hi and welcome. I'm Nikki. I'm going to be your instructor today and I'm going to introduce you to 5 easy steps to the secrets of Thai massage for you and your client. In this video, you are going to learn how to do a self-massage so that you can practice on yourselves and then apply it on your clients. You are going to learn how to do a warm-up, 3 techniques using Thai acupressure, and then a close down. In this massage, we're going to be using some rocking too. So just watch for my body as we do this. I will ask you to watch what I'm doing, and then I will repeat it, and you can do this with me. So we will be doing it together. Okay. I am going to ask you though quickly, if you don't already have, to go and grab a pen, not a permanent marker, because we are going to draw on ourselves, okay? Or at least use this pen as a ruler, measuring. So just pause the video and pop off and grab your pen. The warm-up. I'm just going to show you first before we repeat together. You roll the leg up. If you have trousers or leggings on, you need to be able to access it. You're going to work the foot, the sole of the foot, not the bone areas, but the bit in between. So I'll show you again, not the bone areas, but the bit in between. We are then also going to work on the calf. I'm just going to turn it out. You can see I have some meat here, the muscle itself, and at the front is the bone. During this massage all the way through, we're only ever working on the muscle of the calf. Okay. So let me show you the technique. I'm sitting in a position where I'm sat upright and I can rock freely. Rocking will be your friend to protect your body and to make this more relaxing. You are going to use your hand, and we're going to use the palm of the hand by here, and we're going to try and keep the arm as straight as possible. Shoulders are not to be up here. I want to see them nice and relaxed. And we're just, if you want to, you can just rest your hand on your knee, on the floor, but no pressure, because the body is all in the movement. And we're going to palm press the base of the foot. Then we're going to palm press up the leg, the calf, many times up and down, all over the muscle, and then back down the foot. And this is how we do it. I press the palm, my arm is straight, I'm rocking forward. I'm rocking forward. And I'm putting my body weight into the center of my calf so that the pressure is directly into the foot. Again, straight arms, straight back, except when I'm leaning down to put some pressure in, all over the foot, the sole of the foot. And then we massage behind the bone, all over the calf. And again, I'm putting my weight forward so that the pressure is coming directly down the hand and not hurting my wrists. You can almost do like a grabbing action, okay? But the pressure comes here in the sole. And once you've massaged over it many times, we then come back down to the foot. Okay. So let's do this together. Arm straight, put the hand forward, leaning forward, and then you're going to lean forward and bend the arm as you put some pressure. All over the sole of the foot, warming it up. And when you're ready, you'll move to the calf. I'm changing my body direction a little bit to apply the pressure. and I'm rocking. Enjoy it. It's fun. Find the inner child in you. Once we finish that, we go back down to the foot and we finish on the foot, palm pressing. Again, I've rechanged my body direction. For number 2, we're going to use a technique called 6 points of the foot. And with this technique, we're going to use our thumb. And our thumb gets some injuries, or you may already have some injuries in our thumb. So I'm just going to show you how you can do this in 2 ways. The technique first of what you do with your hands, and then I will show you where to place on the feet. So watch me first before we repeat again. I want your thumb dead straight, okay? So it is in line with the arm. And I want the hand, the fingers not spread but together, as if you're trying to make a shadow animal. And your thumb is not to be up or pressed like this. I want your thumb in alignment with the arm. That's the technique of how to protect yourself and to do the move. But now you need to know where to press. I'm just going to come forward and I'm going to show you something on my foot. Once I've shown you, you want to get your pen and you want to draw it on your foot, or at least visualize with the pen on your foot where the points are. You should be able to see 6 points. So there's a line across here and a line across the bottom. So you understand you are working on this part of the foot. And then we have a point in the center of the line, and a point at the bottom of the center of the line, and another one in the middle. And we have the same, just in line with the big toe, coming down. Now this is not on the side of the foot, it's inside the foot. Okay. And we have points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that will be the order we press in. So you've found the points. You've maybe written a note, paused the video and written a note. So now I'm going to show you how to do the 6 points. Now I know the first line is in the center of the foot. And using my straight thumb, I place my thumb on point 1, and I'm just going to press in. Now you see my elbow, my shoulders relaxed, I'm pressing directly. If you want more pressure, you can do what we call double thumb. And it might be easier to start off with this. So you're going to place both thumbs on the point, and you're just going to rock forward and press in with both thumbs. Point 1. We move to point 2 and we repeat. Same for point 3, and I repeat. When you're doing this, you can move your leg in and out. Point 3 is easier to be brought closer to you. Double thumb and press. Now you'll notice I found it easier to use my arm of the bent leg. It sometimes is. So decide which one works better for you. We are all different. Once we've done number 3, we then jump straight across at the top to number 4. We place our thumbs and we double thumb press. Same for 5 and 6. So we go up the foot, jump across and down. We're going to do that 3 times, and each point is going to be 5 seconds. So get yourself in position. We're going to do it together. Okay, we ready? Double thumb, point 1, and press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Point 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, release. Point 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Point 5. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, my body is being kept straight. Point 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Straight arm. That's point 6 finished. We're going to repeat it again, and we're going to do that in your own time now. So I'm going to count as I'm doing it quietly, and you can repeat as you follow. So we start with point 1. Moving on to 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And again, last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the feet should start to be tingling now. If it didn't, you might want to do another round and just put a bit more pressure in. And don't forget, you can lean forward, holding your lower stomach in and straight back, and lean forward to put some pressure. Step 3, we're going to be working on the calf. And I'm going to take my pen again, because I actually want to know where my bone is. So if you're able to slide your thumb up and feel the side of your bone, that's really good, because then you know where the rest of the calf is. But just to give you a gauge, I want you to put across your ankle bone your thumb, and I want above it, I want you to find behind the bone, and that's your starting point. And you're going to follow the bone all the way up until just before the knee. I'm just going to lift my leg up. So the starting point is either 2 fingers or 1 thumb from the ankle up behind the bone. You're going to slide up the bone just before the knee, and it will feel a little bit tender, and this is your ending point. And we're going to do 3 of these. So we're now going to look at, that's number 1, line 1. We're now going to look at line 3. Now line 3 is actually the shape of the calf. So I'm just going to put my starting point and my end point again. Along the shape of the calf. And of course, number 2 goes in the middle. So go to your starting points and draw them between the 2 dots at the beginning and the 2 dots at the end. Then you know you have your line 1, your line 2, and your line 3. Okay? And we have behind the bone, beginning and ending. The shape of the calf, beginning and ending. And then in the middle is line 2. We now know where the lines are, where we're going to be working. But now I need to show you how we're going to do it. We're going to do something called thumb press walking, and I'm going to show you with my shoulders up so you can see it on my black t-shirt, behind my black t-shirt, where I'm going to press my one thumb down, and I don't do it directly together. I create some space, and then I'm going to press the other thumb. Then I'm going to jump into that space, press down, and I'm going to jump back and press here with my thumb, creating another space. I will show you on my through my trousers so you can see, it's clearer. So I see my point 1, I'm holding it, and I know my point 1 end is up here. It's behind the bone on the muscle. I'm going to take my thumb and I'm slowly going to rock in 1, 2, 3 and roll back out on 4, 5. So I rock in 1, 2, 3, I roll out 4, 5, and then I bring in the next thumb, a little bit of a space between. 1, 2, 3, release 4, 5, move the thumb. 1, 2, 3, release 4, 5. Other thumb, 1, 2, 3, release 4, 5. And we use this technique, rocking in and rocking out, all the way up the calf to the end point. We're now going to jump over to number 2. I'm going to raise my calf so you can see it more visually. So I've just done the first point. I'm now going to jump back to point 2. So I use the same motion and technique. I rock in, I rock in. So you're rocking in and out, in, out, in, out. And I'm also rocking or swaying my body as I do this. And then we jump to number 3. And we're going to do the same. We're going to rock in and out, going all the way up and down. So we now know where the lines are. We now know how to press. And the direction we do it, we go up line 1, down line 1, we jump to 2. Up line 2, down line 2, jump to 3, up, down and finish. So let's do this together. Thumb, rock in 3, rock out 2. Whatever number you like, go with what feels natural, go with the sway, but you want to rock in and rock out of the thumb. Keeping it straight, not to hurt it. So let's find your point 1. So we know it's 2 fingers or a thumb above the ankle bone and behind the bone. And we know it ends at the top of the bone before the knee, where it's a bit sensitive. So we're going to rock in and walk. Remember to keep the space between the thumbs so you can continue to walk up the calf. Now you're already feeling if you apply too much pressure, it can be painful. Or maybe you want more pressure, or you've been lucky and you found the right level. Play with this. Breathe into it. Because when you press on your client, you're not going to know how hard you're pressing until you get the sensitivity in your thumbs. Well done if you already have it, but just to be an awareness for when you're doing this. Has everyone finished line 1 now? Let's move to line 2. Start point, we're going to rock in and out with the thumbs, thumb press walking. All the way up to point 2, end of line 2. And then we're going to walk all the way back down again. Wonderful, that's line 2 done. Now we need to repeat the same on line 3. So we move up, and it's not the center of the back of the calf, it's the shape of the calf. We walk up the shape of the calf. Thumb press walking, rocking in and rocking out of the thumb. And really swing into it and relax. This part of the muscle gets really tight. We have now completed step 3. So now we move into step 4. So we've done step 2, step 3, now we're coming into step 4, which is back on the foot again. And this time it's actually on the side of the foot. That bit that feels really good when you touch it. The curve of the foot between the sole and the side of the foot itself. If you put your hands at a square, in the center where your thumbs are is the line we're going to work on. Now it's very similar to points 4, 5 and 6 of step 2, but this time it's on the curve of the foot. So we're going to make it point 1, 2, 3, and point 1 starts more towards the big toe, with 3 at the heel and 2 in the middle. They are in line. Number 1 is in line with number 4. Number 2 is in line with number 5. And number 3 is in line with number 6. I hope that makes it easier for you. The technique is the same with the double thumb pressing, but be gentle as you rocking with your body forward, because it can be extra sensitive, especially if people have back problems. So I'm going to go to point 1. I'm just going to show you for demonstration purposes before we repeat together. I'm going to press point 1. I'm then moving to point 2 and I'm pressing. And again to point 3. And I will thumb press walk back up to point 1. If you feel you're overstretching yourself, please bring your feet in. So we'll just show you again. Together. So put everything aside, anything you have around you, make sure you're comfortable. If you are struggling with your knees being in this position, please feel free to put a pillow. I'm just going to use this little one for demonstration. Under your leg. Is everyone ready? So let's do step number 4, the 3 points of the foot. I'm using my dominant hand, my bent knee, to put the thumb down first and my top thumb on top, the outside leg. And I'm bringing the leg closer so I can put some pressure into it. I really enjoy this one. Are we ready? So we're going to press and enjoy the press, release and move to the next one. Number 1, press, release. Number 2, press and release. Number 3, press and release. And you're going to thumb, press, walk, and they can go at one after the other if you find it easier. Back up to number 1. And we repeat this 2 more times. So in your own time, do you want to go ahead? I will do this with you. So our final step, number 5, the cool down. Now you should be feeling sorts of tinglings, feeling alive, the blood flow, energy releasing. But now we have to say, okay, we've given you some prodding now. We're going to say thank you and goodbye. So we are literally going to repeat step 1 to close. We are going to palm press across the foot many times. You might find, you can see I'm leaning more into it quickly and sharply to really get the depth of the press. I'm now going to press into, no pressure on this arm, I'm just resting it. I'm just now going to press into my calf, all over, and back down the foot. If you haven't done so, do you want to give that another go? I'll repeat with you, because it's quite nice to, just to say thank you, warm the muscles up after we've given it some acupressure point to give it release. So, That is the 5 steps of Thai foot acupressure. But before we finish, I want you just to pop your legs out front. I'm going to lower my leg again. And I want you to lean back and just give your legs a shake. Feel the difference between the two. And when you're ready and in your own time, maybe you want to rewind the video and redo it and learn again on the right foot, or just simply go ahead and practice on your own. Repeat start with the left always, finish on the right. And when you finish each time, give the legs a good shake to encourage the energy to flow up into the body. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope more importantly, that you get something from this. It's a quick, easy step massage that when you know it, you will roll through it very quickly within a matter of minutes. So if you even take a 5-10 minute break, you can just pop your shoes off, work the feet, work the calves, and you can go back to work. Whatever you're doing, whether you do massage or something else. And I hope for those who do work with massage or with doing therapy with people, that this may be something you can just apply into your routine just to give it a little bit more of a difference. You never know. They might see a difference in it and you might get some more value and happiness from your client. Enjoy your day and thank you very much for watching. Ciao for now.